What up, guys? Coming at you guys with another video, and in this video, I'm gonna talk some ish. So Floyd Money Mayweather, Showtime. They're saying that this fight is gonna do good numbers. Hopefully, it does anywhere between 500K. They would love to do 1 million to 2 million. And Floyd Money Mayweather basically said this reminds him of when he fought Gotti. But look, I really don't get this pay-per-view at all. I'm gonna talk some ish. Look, Leo Santa Cruz is my favorite fighter. Like, just I don't know, something about Leo. I've always fucked with him since he was at 118. And the first time I seen him fight, I was like, yeah, this is for sure. I'm a Leo Santa Cruz fan. And then I started seeing his interviews and shit. He's a cool, humble dude. But look, and I'm one of those fans that I buy everything. Like I'm just one of those fans that boxing is life. That it's pay-per-view fights that shouldn't be pay-per-view. I'm fucking buying it. I don't care. But in this fight, it's and I'm not saying for me because I'm gonna buy it. Like I said, I'm one of those fans that just buys everything. But for other people, it's just what the fuck? I mean, Tank Davis is a name. Santa Cruz is a name. So, what I'm saying? That alone might get those buys. But compared to last week's show, where we had 6 fights and they were all bangers, that was 100% worth every penny. Even before the fight happened, I was like, all right, yeah, this is for sure worth it. You got Charlo, Jermell, becomes unified champion against Rosario. Derevyanchenko versus Jermall Charlo. The first fight I didn't catch, the Filipino fighter. I caught the last round when he knocked the guy out, so I can't really speak on that. But Brandon Figueroa, action-packed fighter at 122. And I feel like that just set up a little mini division at 122. Then you had Daniel Roman coming in, a former unified champ. And then who else? Oh, we had Luis Neri. All quality fighters, all quality fights. And not to disrespect anyone from this card, but it's all right, we had that 6 fights, and that was worth every penny. This fight, a lot of people think Tank Davis is gonna knock Santa Cruz out. Like I said, I'm a Santa Cruz fan. Of course, I'm gonna go for Santa Cruz. But if I'm being honest with you guys, in my opinion, I feel like Santa Cruz is really at 126. It's just weird because look, he pretty much went for the vacant belt at 130. The opportunity was there to fight Miguel Flores, another 126 pounder. And what makes it even weird is that Santa Cruz was supposed to defend his WBA title at 126 against Flores, but some shit happened. I think he got injured. He ended up fighting what's his name, Rivera. But that's kind of, what I'm saying, boxing works that way. He was supposed to defend his title at 126. Later they fought for a vacant title at 130. But they're both really 126 pounders, you know what I'm saying? And the only good thing about this is it's at 130. If this was gonna be at 135, I would have been like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's too much. You're really a 126 pounder. But what I'm trying to say is, you know what I'm saying, that's Tank is a beast. But let's move on to the other. We got Mario Barrios versus Carl the Cowboy. Mario Barrios, excellent fighter, but to go up against the Cowboy, I don't know about that one. And then we also got making his PBC debut, Magdaleno, who just got KO'd by Teofimo Lopez, versus Isaac Cruz. It's not a fight that we're really checking for. No disrespect to Magdaleno. Then we got Regis, who isn't named. Regis, of course, I'm gonna watch his fight, but making as well his PBC debut. But he's fighting Mayweather's fighter, who he's a good contender. I would say a prospect contender-ish. He hasn't really fought a name. This is gonna be a huge step up in competition. It's a 10-round fight. Prograis Regis versus Heraldez. Now, I don't really think Heraldez is ready for this fight. That's my opinion. But like I said, compare these fights to the Charlo fight. Like, I don't know, man. There was some rumors about those numbers, but like I said, if anything, the numbers would have to do or be based upon a fan base. What Leo can bring in, what Tank can bring in. Because as far as like quality and fights, as far as undercard, I'm just not seeing it, man. Really not seeing it, man. And hopefully, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence card. Hopefully we get, some decent names in that card, as well as Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. If that fight's even still happening, I don't know. They're going back and forth, but that's a different topic for a different discussion. But man, that's all I got for now. Let me know down in the comment section your guys' thoughts on this whole situation.